Hi everyone, Lisa here from LC Designs. Sorry about the glare on my glasses. Let's take them off. I can't see very well without them. That's why I'm always squinting. It's really bright outside, but it's freezing cold. That's why I got a jacket on, a sweatshirt on, a long sleeve shirt on. It is cold, and I actually have a heater behind me. Anyhow, it has been a long time since I've been with you guys. I went to Mexico for my birthday for 10 days. Then I went to LA to visit my daughter for a few days. From there, I went to Texas for a week. And while I was in Texas, I went to San Antonio, then drove over to Arlington for Stampin' Up's onstage convention. I got to see a lot of my friends that I hadn't seen in a while. It's the first in-person event since 2019, 18 or 19. Last time we were all together was in Las Vegas. So anyhow, there's a bunch of exciting stuff coming. I can't share the catalog pages or anything right now. I do have my goodies, but I haven't even played with any of them yet. We got to pre-order. That's a benefit of being a demonstrator. So I haven't actually played with anything because I've been trying to keep up with my weekly tutorials, my workshop Wednesdays. This actually would have been workshop Wednesday for last week. Today's the 28th, so it would have been last Wednesday. I'm gonna simplify my life because I do a project tutorial each week that goes out to my email subscribers. I do another project sheet for my workshop Wednesday videos. So I'm having to create 2 projects each week along with my classes, and just trying to work smarter and not harder. What I'm going to start doing is my workshop Wednesday videos. I'll still do the videos. I will not provide a project sheet unless you're an email subscriber. So if you're an email subscriber, on the Sunday following that Wednesday, I will send you an actual step-by-step tutorial. So then where my other one, it just kind of gave you the measurements, this will actually give you the step-by-step instructions on how to make it. So I'll show you the video on Wednesday, and then on Sunday you'll get the actual tutorial, and it'll be like this. So this was trying to get that glare out, and so it'll be like this. This is our project we're going to do today, and I get the pages, but it'll show you step-by-step instructions on how to make it. Sorry about that, those lines coming through my blinds. I have my blinds closed too because it was way bright. I had like all kinds of lines on me. But so this is what you'll get in your inbox each week if you're an email subscriber. If you want to become an email subscriber, just let me know. You can email me at lcdesigns1@comcast.net, and then I can add you to my email list. And once again, if you guys share my video, I have a little gift for you this week. So you'll be randomly drawn from the people who share the video. And this week I have the Snowball Accent Puff Paint. I can't see without my glasses, but I didn't want that glare. So if you share my video, next week I'll announce who's won this prize, and then next week I'll have another prize. I think next week I have a 6x6 pack of DSP. So that should do it there. This week we're gonna make this little gingerbread box. And it has a gingerbread man cookie in it. So let's go ahead and let's create. So I wanted to show you the gingerbread cookies. These are Little Debbie's, and on the tutorial it shows you they have a snack finder. So you could go ahead and find the snacks near you. So like, say for example, you went to the store and you couldn't find these gingerbread cookies, you could go onto their site and look for the gingerbread cookies in your area, and it'll tell you the places that sell them. So it's a little gingerbread man cookie. It's a soft cookie. Yes, I ate one and they're pretty good. So like I showed you, this is going to be our little box that we're going to make. And we are going to start out with a piece of, now I'm going to use my tutorial, so make sure everything's correct on it. We're going to cut this piece of paper to 8.5 by 5.5, and this is crumb cake. Actually, I don't need to do that because this is 8.5 by 5.5. And we are gonna score this. Let me get my Simply Score. And we are gonna score the long side at 1, 3 3/4, 4 3/4, 7 1/2. Now we're going to turn it and score the short side at 1 and 4 1/2. And that's our scoring. This one where it's going to be a little bit, where we're going to do a lot is in our cutting all the little pieces. Stamping them's not so much, but cutting all the little pieces out for the gingerbread house. If you've ever thought of joining my team's the Lucky Charms team. Coming in January, we found out at On Stage there's going to be a awesome special. So you definitely would be interested in joining my team. I think it's one of the best deals ever. It seems like I say that a lot because they do a lot of good deals, but this one is really a good deal. So I'm just cutting these tabs up, and then on one end we're going to cut them off, and I probably should have paid attention. We're going to cut these ends off, just one end, because they're the same side. Same size on each side, I should say. But because this is going to be our tab where we connect them. But yeah, this deal is going to be really good. You're going to be able to pick out product of your choice. That's the nice thing about the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit. It's not like they're going to say, oh, you got to get this stamp set, that stamp set, this paper, whatever. It's whatever you choose. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. And so what we're going to do now is on this one here, we are going to use, I forgot to tell you, we're using the Sweet Gingerbread stamp set and the dies. So we're going to do the house, and we're going to do the house right there in the middle. Let me get my cut and emboss machine. And, oops, where's my other plate? Oh, it's over there. Let me get it. But we're going to cut this out and try to, sort of center it, and then on each side have the same amount of space. But yeah, the other nice thing about the starter kit too is, there's really no commitment. If you want to have a 20% discount every time you order, you could stay on as a demo. You don't have to make a business of it. You don't have to really do anything. So there's our piece, our little mirror. Now we're going to need to cut a window sheet. And the window sheet is 3 3/8. Let's see if this is 3, 1, 2, 3. It's the one before the half. Well, this is exactly 3 3/8. Perfect. By 2 5/8, which is the notch after the half. Okay, so that worked out. So we're gonna go ahead and glue this in here right like this. Where's my liquid glue? I grabbed extra paper this time because I didn't want to, in case I made a boo-boo, I would have it. And just like that. And we're just going to stick this on here like this. And we're not quite assembling the box just yet because now we're going to do some stamping on it. And on this, since we're stamping on the window sheet, I'm going to use Stays On. And Stays On, you have your Stays On cleaner. So my stamp is going to be the window and door, and then the, what do you want to call this? Swirls. I think that's what I called it in my tutorial. Stamp that. Stamp your windows and doors. And then, oops, you want to clean those off right away. So what I do is just roll these on, and then, because Stays On is a permanent ink where others are water-based, and then I always carry some baby wipes around, and this is my last one, and then just wipe those off with the baby wipe, because otherwise it could stain your stamps black. So it's up to you. You know, most of our red inks stain our stamps, but there's something on that one I can't get off. So let's toss that bag away. And then just kind of, we'll let that dry for a bit. And so now what we're going to do is we need a 2 inch by 4.5 inch piece of paper, basic white. 2, you could tell this is not cut straight, so I'm just going to go here. So 2 by 4.5. It could be longer, whatever. This is just what you need to fit all those pieces that we're going to stamp. So I will show you. I have one here already stamped. At least I did. Where did it go? That's fine. Oh, here it is. I forgot I was using it to pick out my inks. So all your pieces that you have to stamp will fit on that piece. My desk is a mess. So there's a lot of colors we're going to use. So let's just start out with the early espresso. Let me move this out of the way. And we will stamp the roof. Some of my pads need to be re-inked. So this one, it kind of doesn't look like it's, I've been doing a lot. So that's why they need to be re-inked. Especially these. I chose all the bright colors. So that's it on that. We can put that one out of the way. And we're going to do just a Granny Apple Green tree. And that'll fit right here. And we're going to do where's my 2 windows? This is Mango Melody. Like I said, I chose the brights group because I wanted these nice and bright. And then I have the Gumdrop that we're going to do as well, and Mango Melody. So I'm going to have to wash this one off because we need all those other colors. Might as well wash that one. Okay, and then we need Pacific Point for our door. So let's do the door. And we need a gumdrop. And then now we need Poppy Parade. Clean that gumdrop again. Sorry, I'm using cleaning these with my chamois. And then let's do the Poppy Parade. We're gonna do a heart, which will fit there, the gumdrop. And last but not least, we got Gorgeous Grape. And we're gonna do a lollipop. You could actually probably do 2 lollipops if you want. And let me clean this gumdrop one more time. Oops, it came off. Let me clean these 2. See, this is what I said. This is like the most work is all these little pieces. Then once we die cut them, we'll be okay. And one more gumdrop. And I just put it here. So those are all our pieces, right? They match up. Good thing I had this one for reference. When I create these, my problem is that I don't write my instructions down right away. Then I go back trying to remember, what did I do? All right, so we're gonna cut these out. Let me get my cut and emboss machine again. Let me get all these stamps out of the way. I use quite a bit of stamps. And you could always just cut these out in the solid colors. Oops, am I on something? You can always cut them out in the solid colors if you want. I just thought they stood out better on the white. So we got a lollipop die, and these are probably gonna be moving around. See, we got our door. Usually when that happens, I flip this over and to see if we get a little better. Actually, it doesn't look like it's going to. You might not be able to cut them all in one shot, but we're gonna try. And then our 2 little windows. And we can always put some tape on these, which I'll probably do so we could try and get it all in. You can use washi tape. That one's not gonna fit. So let's do those. You can use washi tape, or I have this 3M cover-up tape, which works just as well as washi tape. And this is only because I'm trying to get all these pieces in here. And let's do our tree. And we got our roof. That one's not going to cooperate. My plates are actually pretty warped too, because like I said, I've been doing a lot of die cutting. Let's go ahead and just cut these ones for right now. We'll cut these. And then let's put this one on the bottom. You know, you should rotate your plates all the time because that helps with the shaping of them. So we're gonna reuse this tape. So we got our lollipop, we got our tree, we got our roof. We got a door and a window. And I think we need, let's move this out of the way. We got a window here. My plates are really not cooperating, but doesn't that always happen when you're doing a live video or a video? I'm gonna press that one there. The nice thing here is we do have 3 gumdrops, 3 gumdrop dies. Try not to stick my head in the camera too for for whatever reason, the position where I have my camera, my head would get in there or I bump it or something. Okay, that one's not gonna work, so let's try this one. I'm gonna put both of these. This is funny. It's usually not this hard. I don't know what's going on with my plates right now. Well, like I said, they're pretty warped because I've been doing so much cutting. And I probably wasn't rotating them like I'm telling you you should. Okay, so that hopefully is all our pieces. Window, window. Oh, I gotta cut one more gumdrop. My pieces are falling all over now. Anyway, how's everyone's weather? It has definitely, like I said, gotten cold here. Here in New Mexico. I'm in New Mexico and originally from California. This is my first winter here in New Mexico. So I'm not used to having to wear like 3 layers. But I am, because I'm staying warm. I mean, we could be running the heater all day, but then it seems like we get too hot. So to find a happy medium. Okay, so let's move all of this out of the way. I believe those are all our pieces. So now what we're gonna do is use some tear and tape and assemble our box. Our ink has already dried. It doesn't take long to dry. I just give it time to dry. And then we're gonna put tear and tape on all of these tabs. And we're gonna put some on the underside of this one. So we can go like this. And that's because this is gonna be towards the front, and I'll explain once I assemble it all. I like to push these down to make sure that we can get it all off. So this is gonna go fold over like this, and then there's our box. Oh, my bad. I wasn't supposed to put it on these ones. See, I'm so used to making a box. These two don't take it. And I'll show you why. That's my mistake. So this is gonna go, this is the bottom of the box. And we can take that off easily. So this is gonna go right, uh-oh, my finger's sticking, like that. We'll fold that over for a second and push this down, make sure it's secure. And then now these are gonna come off. Like I said, we put that on the underside because we want this to be the seam on the front and have the other one in the back. So this I can take off. I wasn't supposed to, I've been making so many boxes lately that I'm just going through the process of a usual box, but this one we're not sealing it closed. Okay, so now we can put our little cookie in here if you want, but this is just gonna go over like that, and we're gonna tie a bow that's gonna hold it. So now all we need to do is add all our little pieces, and on the windows and the doors, I glued. I like to use my pick tool to hold these, to pick up these pieces and glue them. I have kind of chubby fingers. So my chubby fingers don't pick up things too well. And these are gonna dry. the roof, we're just going to go right around this. There. Where's my roof? My roof is right here, like this. And now the rest we are going to add dimensionals to them. So let me grab my minis. Let's turn all these pieces over so we can add the dimensionals. And the minis are perfect for these little ones. So we got 4 gumdrops, a heart, and a lollipop, and a tree. Oops. Sometimes you have to position these just right so it fits in there. All right. So, what color do I have here? I'm trying to do it exactly like I did on the other box. So let's put our, oops, Mango Melody one here. Our Poppy Parade here. We can put our lollipop behind them. I got the sticking to me. Oh, my window hasn't quite dried yet. Usually this doesn't take that long to dry. And then we're going to add the heart above the door. And we'll add our Pacific Point gumdrop here. Our gorgeous grape one there. We're going to add our tree. Oh, I already see on my other box, my original one. There's our tree. I lost my little smokestacks, one of them. Oops. So let me get those. I tried to make those look like smoke. You can tell my pad definitely needs to be re-inked. So we want to add our smoke coming out of the chimney. My stuff's been all over, so that's probably why I lost one. I did a big one first, and then a couple of small ones. And I might as well replace that one that fell off, right? There. So these are the adhesive back sequence. And now we're gonna do our tags. So I got Poppy Parade again, and we're gonna have a Sweet Christmas. And let's stamp that here. I hope I was in the camera. Getting too carried away over here. I'm not paying attention. And I knew I was gonna do that. I think I did it too far. I need to cut this down some. I was thinking I was gonna go in the other way. And so we'll just punch this out here. And then if you have your take your pick tool, you can just pop a hole through there. But first we're gonna do our ribbon. So I have the gingham ribbon. And let's go ahead and figure out how much I need. I think I have the measurement on the tutorial, but I'm just guessing because I have a bunch of mess on my desk right now. And so we're gonna use the real red Stampin' Blend, and we're just gonna color this ribbon. And I am using the dark. So we'll just color this ribbon. You can color this ribbon any color you like. That's what I always like about the white ribbons, or that have white in them. You can, and actually you can color some of the other lighter ones different colors, and it gives you a different look. Okay, you can go over the back side too if you want. It does seep through, but just kind of makes it darker if you want it darker, you know, bolder. And there's so many uses for these Stampin' Blends. You can see how it gets darker. All right, so now, like I said, we weren't gonna close this, so it's just when they untie it, they'll get their treat out. You can close it if you want, but I chose not to close it. I don't like them to have to, whoa, I must have put way too much. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. My ink's all over. I've never had that happen. Again, because they're doing a video. Now my box looks like it had an accident. Why am I having so much trouble tying this? First time's for everything, right? Okay, so there. It's a little bit on the front, but the ribbon kind of hides the rest. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the In Color. This one's Sweet Sorbet. I have a little tiny piece left of this one. So let's see if I think I can use it. And we'll stick that through here. Uh-oh. Wow. I've got all kinds of things going on here. Thank you guys for, geez, putting up with me. So we're just gonna, I could already tell I used this ribbon for something else. Just tie it in a knot. And then we'll be done with this. Ta-da! Looks like a mess, but it's actually a really cute box. And it'll just hang over like that. I had a little disaster, but there's our 2 boxes. And there you have it. These are really easy to make, other than all the little pieces. But like I said, you could just stamp this out in the red, or cut it out in the red, cut it out in the blue. You know, you don't have to stamp them. I just liked it better with the white. So thank you guys for joining me. Sorry about the little bit of mishaps. Don't forget to share my video. And if you're watching it on YouTube, please give me a like and be sure and send me an email if you want to join my email list. You guys have a great week and take care. Bye-bye.